who is also sometimes known as the fastest woman in America. We will have Alexi Pappas, Olympic runner, and we're going to have Richroll, everyone's favorite podcaster. Hi, Rich.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Pleasure to see you. I'm excited about the event and
We're
chopping it up.
so excited to have you.
Can we hear you?
Mary.
Hi.
My teammates.
Thank you guys so much for joining. We're so excited to have you.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people know you guys individually, but do you guys want to share just a little bit about how you know each other?
Well, I'll start. I mean, I know these guys because I invited them on my podcast because I'm obsessed with both of them and I needed to meet them and have them in my life. So
I feel that way too. A lot of people do.
Yes. And of course, Alexi and Mary have known each other for a long time.
Yeah, I first met Alexi, I guess back in 2014. So now I feel a little old saying we've known each other for like 7 years. And Alexi met you first, Rich, and only had the absolute best things to say and was like, I have a new LA running buddy, like telling me all about LA life. And I'm over here on the East Coast, the best coast, and was like, he sounds like a cool guy. Let me meet this Rich. And have gotten to know my LA friends, and I'm coming out tomorrow, and I can't wait to be there.
We're so excited to have you. So how are you guys feeling about race day?
No. Wait, Rich, have you done this before? All right, let me educate you guys on how fun this is about to be, okay?
We've got the veteran here, Alexi Pappas, Malibu Tribe veteran, celebrity division.
All right, what I'm going to say is I remember the drive to descending down into Malibu from the valley, which is where all three of us will be coming from. We will descend down the valley into the foggy mist. And I remember all the people down there preparing, and I was like, what a magical little village of athletes by the ocean.
Can I just show you that it's all getting set up right now? It's pretty amazing. This race is very special. We're really excited.
Also, how fun to be on a relay team. Like, it just motivates you to try hard because it's not about just yourself. You know?
So Rich is going to be swimming, right?
I'm going to be swimming, which is the only thing I'm qualified to manage at this point. So I'm excited that my leg of the relay is the shortest, and then I get to just kick back and enjoy and be a cheerleader.
And then we've got Mary Kane on the bike.
Yeah, that's the one I'm least qualified for.
We needed a little disability for you guys. I was getting a little nervous that we stacked the celebrity division a little too high with the three of you. Yeah, I mean, we want it to be a fair race for everyone, but you three are going to be very fast and very fun to watch.
I'm curious. Who are we racing against? I want to know who our competition is. What are we dealing with here?
Yeah, like how fast am I gonna have to be, breaking out my bike, which will probably be like the 10th or 11th time I've ridden clipped in. So this will be an adventure.
So I will say that the Super League triathletes are in town. They have their race on Saturday, and a few of them are going to be joining relays on Sunday. So if you want to know who to worry about, I would say the Super League triathletes.
Wait, what's a Super League?
That's not fair. The celebrity division is supposed to be for all the people that don't know what they're doing.
Well, so it's not 3 pro triathletes at a team. It's an actor, an SLT athlete, a singer, or something like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna be like hauling ass on the bike like 3 miles in, and there's just gonna be some guy like with a true like helmet look, and I'm just gonna be in my t-shirt.
We've got Lucy Charles Barkley. I don't know if you guys caught her live yesterday, but she's in town. She's kind of fast. She won Worlds last weekend.
Yeah.
She's okay.
Please tell me she's not doing the swim in the celebrity division, because otherwise I'm toast.
She's not doing the swim.
Okay.
I promise.
Does everyone know our team name?
I would love for you to share.
Well, I don't think I made it up. I think this was Rich's to share.
Well, I can't remember. What did we decide on? I mean, my vote was for like
The
3 celebrities you've never heard of.
No, the tryhards. We're the tryhards.
Tryhards. Yeah.
I love that. We have some comments coming in. If anyone has a question for the 3 of them, go ahead and leave a comment for us. We'll try to answer. You can comment pretty quickly.
Yeah, but I think our name is super appropriate, seeing as, like, you know, I'm probably going to pull maybe like 3 or 4 muscles just trying to keep up on the
Trying
fight.
hard, Mary.
Exactly. Trying with an eye.
I'll add that I have done this race in the past. It's been maybe like 12 years or something like that since I've done it, but it's such a magical, as Alexi said, it's such a wonderful event, and it really is kind of like a celebration of Malibu culture, and it's utterly unique in the triathlon world because of this LA component where all of these kind of, you know, people from the industry come down and raise money and allow themselves to kind of be seen, which is a vulnerable thing for, you know, a lot of these people to do. And I always thought it was so cool. And so I never thought for a second I would ever be invited to the celebrity division. So it's kind of
You made it. So yeah, we've raised $15 million since 2007 for Children's Hospital Los Angeles. So it is a really special race. There's definitely an energy you feel on the beach. Mary, you haven't been on the beach yet for this race, so you'll feel it on Sunday. It's really cool. We have a question that came through. What can you recommend for a first timer?
Oh, that's from Ted McDonald, who's a friend, and also not a first timer. He's a pro, but that's a good question. Do you guys want to take that?
I guess I'll say, because I'm maybe going to be the most first-timey of our 3 events, at least like experience like racing all out on a bike. And I'm just going into this with a very, I would say, excited to learn attitude, where I don't have numbers in my head. I don't have an idea of like what this should look like or who I should be keeping up with. I'm just going to have this be very like me against myself and and trying to really kind of learn and expect to kind of come against roadblocks, and then after the fact, rather than feel down like, oh, I hit this wall, or I went out too hard, or I didn't go fast enough, to instead walk away and be like, every single moment that you can walk away from learning something is a win, because next time you'll be able to have something to work on if you want to do this again.
I love that. I think it's awesome, Mary, that you're doing something you've never done before. And this isn't advice, this is a confession. I've always wanted to be real teammates with Mary. I'm always like, Mary's my teammate, and now she really is. And I feel like it's such a great opportunity to truly be teammates with these 2. I don't feel like I can give advice besides that these races seem to really be about, like racing the race you're in versus like time, you know, like chase bibs down and like just, I don't know, if you are on a relay, I think thinking about your teammates instead of your own pain, or, you know, like is really important, and taking in all the distractions as real supports to you. So if you're in pain and you hear like a seagull overhead, just wonder where that seagull's going instead of wondering when your pain will go away.
That's good advice.
Yeah. I think to that point, using all the excitement and all the people that are going to be down there as a way to, you know, get yourself excited, but also making sure that you're you're swimming, biking, and running your own race. It's really not about anyone else. It's between you and you. And it's easy to get like too excited, and you get in the swim, and then before you know it, you're out of breath, and then you're just trying to, settle down. So just, take it easy, build into it. It's, if you're a first timer, maybe it's the longest thing you've ever done. And the most important thing is to have an enjoyable experience, to use it as like a launch pad to do more things. So have fun, I think, is the most important thing. And to, trust your training. Whatever you've done to get ready for this, now that's in the past, and it's time to show up. And the race, I always like to think of the races as just a celebration of the work that you put in to get there.
That's beautiful. Richroll. We had a question about transition. I think Rich is the only one that's done a full triathlon, not on a relay.
I
Alexi,
actually did one on Sunday.
Oh, you did! Expert. Mary can take this one then.
I will take it again with putting my beginner hat on, and then I'll pass it to Rich, who will give like legitimate advice, which is that I hopped into one without really any transition preparation. Like, this was just meant to be fun, like try something new, maybe get a little bit of practice, like being on a bike and pushing hard. And I think the biggest thing for me as somebody who like did not know what to do with transitions was just not to panic. Like, rather than like starting the clock in your head and being like, oh, I'm too slow, just take it step by step. Make sure you keep your helmet on, right away. In the first transition, second transition, don't take it off until your bike's racked. And then every little step along the way, if you fidget with your shoe and you can't put it on quick, or you feel like you didn't clip in perfectly, like, don't panic. This is your first time doing it, or even if it's your second and third. I think the more negative you are in any moment within a race, the more likely you're not going to be able to push through and do hard things. So I think just like staying calm, carrying on, and focusing on what you're in, and not focusing on the next step is the most important thing.
Yeah. I don't have much more to add to that. I mean, I think transitions are won and lost in your preparation ahead of time. So being really organized and putting a lot of intentionality into how you lay out your stuff, and knowing where everything is. And then when you come into that transition area, it's just about being calm and steady, and not being rushed. Because when you get into that panic state, which is very easy to do, you see all these people around, it's very chaotic. It's easy to kind of lose your breath, and then, you're just not making good decisions. Just plod along, just keep moving, just do the thing. And then when something goes wrong, because when you're doing triathlons, it's like crisis management, like stuff, generally doesn't go to plan, and you're going to get thrown an obstacle, or maybe you forget something in your transition area. It's about how you respond to those setbacks or those obstacles. And the more kind of like centered you can be within yourself, then you're in a better position to problem solve and to kind of plot forward, in the best way possible.
I love that. We had a comment come through. Richroll is my hero. He is the main reason that I lost 200 pounds and now doing my first triathlon. I wish I could see you, Rich. So that's pretty cool.
Is Allie doing the race? That's cool. Well, Allie, if you see me down there, please come up and say hello. That's amazing. 200 pounds. That's incredible. So what an amazing story. Like, you're the one who should be doing the Instagram Live.
Thanks so much for your time, you three. I don't want to steal too much more of it. But to everyone who's watching, if you see them on the course, make sure you yell, make sure you scream, make sure you cheer them on. And we'll see you this weekend. Any last thoughts you want to share?
We're just grateful to be a part of this, honestly. It's such a deep tradition with so much amazing participation, and I feel like we are really, really lucky to be a part of the bigger Malibu Tri team. It's really special.
We're excited to have you. I was a fan of all three of you individually, so I'm so excited to see you three race on a relay together.
Great. And can we just convince Mary to move to Malibu after? Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
I think it'll be easy.
She's
I know I'm
coming
gonna
in
be.
from. She lives in New York City. For people who don't know, so if you see her, give her like extra love so she just stays forever.
Right.
I know,
Just
and I'm also
kidnap
gonna
her.
be staying with Alexi, so she could kidnap me. She could just be like, "Not riding you to the airport. You're gonna have to bike."
Awesome. Well, I'm
Thank
excited to meet
you.
everybody in my town and to celebrate Malibu and what a wonderful place it is. And there's no better way to do that than by jumping in the ocean and running around and riding your bike. So I'm excited to meet
Agree.
everybody down there. I'm honored to participate in this as well. And thank you for giving us an opportunity to share the love.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks everybody.
We'll see you this weekend.
Yay, excited to be there.
Bye.
Woo!
See you soon, LA.